is a little lifted. This one has a little more lifting on that side though, so I'm gonna tighten those up for you. And let me see what we have. Your lips definitely need to be touched up. I'm gonna have to wipe off completely everything that you have on it. I see you have a couple of products on there, a couple of products. I think I see some liner. It looks like you might have two liners on. You have like the darker liner on the outside, and then you went in with a little bit of a lighter liner on the inside, and then you went in with your lipstick in the center, and then a gloss on top. Am I right? Yeah. Well, I know you, and I know how you like to do your lips, and I can pretty much tell. It looks like your gloss has wiped away. Yeah. It's like a matte look now, but I can tell that there was some gloss there because some of the lipstick is like smeared. So that tells me that some of the gloss, basically, you know, the gloss loosened up the lipstick and allowed it to be a little easier to move. You know, it made it a little easier to move. So that's what happened, I'm sure. But don't worry, I'm gonna fix it, okay? Okay. And let me see. Your highlight and contour. Your highlight and contour. Your contour looks nice and strong. You did a strong contour today. Okay, that's fine. If that's the look that you're going for. Did you have on any blush? I don't see that at all, so I'll add a little blush for you. Okay. And your highlight, your illuminator, it kind of faded, so I'm just gonna touch that up for you. Okay. But everything else everything else looks pretty good. Your foundation is still there and strong. It's covering up your marks, so that's good. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else. Everything else seems to be good. I'm just looking, just trying to make sure. I don't want to miss anything because you have to have the perfect application. Okay, it's looking pretty good, Look down for me. Let me see your eyeshadow. Okay, that's still intact. What base did you use for your eyeshadow? B. Louise. Yeah, B. Louise is pretty official, so that's no surprise that you still have your shadow. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with your brows and just kind of fill in some of those areas that got wiped off. I'm actually gonna go over the whole thing because I want to make sure that they don't come off again. Alright, so I'm gonna take this brow gel. We're just gonna dip into it. And we're just going to take it at an angle and just kind of go over it like that. And just kind of create that shape. I'm really just following what you already have here. that's what you want. Alright, fine. I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna wipe it just like so, and I'm just gonna take it in. Just like that. And the other side. and tell me about your